Hi, this is Steven with Waterproof Solutions. I'm going to get right to the point. I'm in a brand new home, 2021, cast in place foundation that's poured concrete between two homes. When this house was built, looks like they bumped the walls because we have diagonals and diagonals. That means lateral movement. That means the wall moved in while it was being built. So that means they hit the wall with the bucket or something. Now, the bucket of the loader, earth, something moved the wall in. How can that happen when concrete's 3,000 PSI? Because when it's new, it's not. So it takes 28 days for that growth of the concrete to get to that point to where it matures and hardens and it's not considered green concrete. So when this got broke, it was then repaired. And it was repaired wrong. There's not enough epoxy even on this carbon for it to be right. There's this lump you see here. See that clear epoxy? That's all supposed to be stripped down after the injection's done, then the carbon's put on. So that's rendered useless. This is the same. This is the same. And some of this you can get your fingers around. So you're not supposed to be able to peel any carbon, even kind of be loose. And you can see where it's dry. That's not effective. Over here, we just have a spread where they just spread some dry lock on it. It just opened right up, so that one's not been touched. I'd rather that than this. These are so much harder to repair because this is very difficult to get off the wall. As you can see, this isn't even touching. I should be able to break carbon fiber that's supposed to be 10,000 PSI possibly at its best. Although, not a proper repair. So I'm not here to try and say I'm the best. Anyone can fix these. This isn't rocket science, but this wasn't done right. It needs to be done right. I was asked to come and do an inspection. It's a late buyer's inspection, but that's what I'm doing because they're just now getting comfortable and trying to figure out what's actually going on in the home. This efflorescence here that's left when water has come in. So when the wall moved this way, it hinged at the corners. So not a big deal, but I'm just trying to show and illustrate what's going on. We don't have a lot of deflection with our utilities. The boxes aren't tilting out of the way, so it's not a but it'd be a good idea to go ahead and get on these things in the front end. Now, if we want, while we're doing this, we'll walk over. So around the perimeter of the house, we would like to have a drain tile system, which is pipe, rock around it. I'm a little suspect on this house. The reason I say that is first there's a 3-inch drain tile, which I don't even know where you find 3-inch drain tile anymore. Might be a little dark, but there's a 3-inch drain tile coming in right here, and it has cobwebs in front of it, so no water's making it into here. This little pipe, I would believe, is probably coming from the outside drain tile through the footing. I don't know, but as you can see, this is a very dry, unused pit. There should be plenty of water getting into this, and there's not. So they're getting water in the basement in different places. It's going to require a drain tile system. This is not working. There should be another pipe coming in here, and there's not. Just the one going to I don't know where. So when we open the floor up, we'll be able to figure that out. We'll also know at that point if the footing's been messed with over there. Now, I don't believe it has, but I can't see through the floor. It's Missouri, it's a show-me state, so we'll show you if it is. So at the end of the day, there's several cracks that are shrinkage cracks that are in the wall that have not been addressed yet. There's other cracks in the wall that have not been addressed, and there's cracks that have been addressed poorly. So we'll put together a plan. It's your intent, Mr. Homeowner, to have a dry basement, so we can put together a plan to give you a drainage system that's proper with a warranty. Let's walk over to the egress window. This in itself is such an important part to have for the house. But we notice that we're going to get cracks off the corners of these. We don't want it to leak. We can see the big one here. We're good at that corner. Sorry for making you take this down. We see like this break going into here. What we don't want is a bunch of water sitting down here on this part of this wall wanting to mess with it. So we'll fix that. But you don't have a drain. So I think it's important that we talk about bringing a drain in for this, bringing it over to the sump pump when we get ready to put this new system in, and we can directly pipe it to it. So if something ever got in it, we could clean it out again. And we would put a trash pump in it so it would be able to eat up any solids like a mouse or some leaves or something that could possibly get in it, because we know that happens. I get called on that a lot. So lots of straight up things to do to the house. Kind of a new house to have to do it too, but we're happy to put some numbers together for you. My name is Stephen Burton with Waterproof Solutions. Thank you.